Action research is a dynamic process that is categorized under applied research. It is focused on solving practitioners' local problems wherein an action plan plays a significant role in the execution of such work, according to Johnson and Christensen 2020. For a teacher's life, conducting action research is an advocacy since the primary purpose of it is to improve school practices and solve classroom-based teaching and learning-related issues to find applicable ways and means to address existing or present issues that usually bother practitioners' execution of their job. So, let us now put into practice the theories that we have learned by preparing an action plan that will serve as our guide and frame of reference in doing classroom-based action research or CPAR. The first step in action research is to identify an issue. It is frequently the most challenging to start with. Nevertheless, there are many problematic circumstances to be found if you pay close attention to the teaching and learning environment in the classroom. During the conversation as student teachers, we came up a specific problem that we had seen at Amangkusiding Elementary School. This enabled us to pinpoint a single problem that needs attention and might call for action or possible fixes. The scenarios we have chosen will have successful writing in our action study that takes place in the classroom based on one of the difficulties we had. In addition, we want to investigate potential reasons and obstacles to solving the issue the pupils are facing.
Furthermore, the abstract, table of contents, acknowledgement, and the approval sheet are part of the research preliminary materials. The relevant section of this chapter will be completed following the completion of the classroom-based action research. Final draft. Initially, our instructor provides an approval sheet once we complete this action study. We will then apply for university approval and express our gratitude to those who assisted and encouraged us during the research process. Every section of our action research is covered on the relevant pages of the table of contents. Additionally, once the action research is finished, we create our studies abstract, which is the synopsis of our full report.
Moreover, the introduction includes the primary background information and reasoning for the researcher's action research. The study's history explores the motivation for our group's action research, the issues the researchers are attempting to solve, and any potential advantages or remedies. It then includes a survey of relevant literature, both domestic and international. The study's importance, on the other hand, will be examined in terms of the researcher's efficacy, its consequences for the researcher's experience, its addition to fresh data or understanding, and its advantage for the processes of teaching and learning, particularly for students, instructors, schools, and the community.
As it establishes the researcher's goal for carrying out the study, problem identification is the first step in any research project. In this chapter, identifying a research problem is defined as being aware of a significant social issue, a phenomenon in society, or an idea that warrants further study since understanding it will take further examination. These are the following. A paragraph outlining the main goal of the study will be used as our introduction. We shall identify such a study challenge using observation, knowledge, wisdom, and our research abilities. We have seen that students lack excitement for this subject, which causes them to become disinterested throughout our observation. Some of them become sidetracked during study sessions due to outside distractions and interactions with peers.
Generation of alternative solution comprises making a variety of statements outlining different approaches to solving the problem that has been identified. This stage entails applying creativity and investigating a range of methodologies while considering different viewpoints and possible results. The alternative ought to be viable, truly studied, and in line with the goals of the action plan. The researchers came up with a different way to solve the issue. If educators can properly incorporate games into their lesson plan, that is match them and learning objectives, give clear instruction and guidelines, include pre- and post-game discussions, and draw connections between the game and real-world applications. This could be a big help because they will feel more comfortable learning with their peers. Learners will be more engaged and driven to learn as a result of these activities and sessions. Additionally, by using games in the classroom, the kids were more motivated to learn and share knowledge and ideas with one another. This helped to improve their emotional and physical development, which include improving their attitude toward learning and developing a strong sense of self.
Plan of action will determine the research goals, timeline, and target participants during the action planning phase. The goals of our research are clearly stated in the research objectives. It gives the research direction and a summary of the goals we want to accomplish with the study. We consider the weeks in which we start with our plan and evaluated the results of our action study in the time frame. The Maconsiling Elementary School 3rd graders are the participants that are specifically targeted in this chapter. Purposive sampling is a collection of non-probability sampling procedures in which units are chosen because they possess qualities that the sample must have, and this study will employ it. When determining and choosing the people, situations, or events that can offer the most information to meet the study goals, this sampling technique depends on the researcher's judgment. Consequently, the study's target individuals were chosen.
Thus, there are a lot of chances in the area of education for action research. It can be difficult to identify problems, but it can be even more difficult to match this problem with the right measures. In order to solve issues with teaching and learning, research increasingly includes the creation of alternative solutions. By outlining multiple options, the researchers will identify the most practical fixes for the issue. We decided to undertake action research on the issue on integrating online games into the teaching and learning process for grade 4 students at Amangkosiling Elementary School. The researchers will be done in a group setting. First off, there are a lot of issues that came up during observation that are generally thought to be pertinent and topical. One of the issues we observed throughout the observation was the children's excessive noise. The teacher's motivational group activity was the only thing that could quiet them. Even then, only if they are given the chance to learn the proper method of learning. The researchers came up with a strategy that will help educators, students, and themselves and provide foundation for the study's success. Direction on how to conduct our study and what to expect thereafter are provided in this action research. Moreover, it also beneficial especially to the teachers because this can enhance their skills in teaching. Also, they can gain skills and knowledge about the different online games that can integrate in learning process of the learners. Through this, they can connect more with the learners and get to know the interests of the students, which help to motivate them to study hard within them.